All right, so the next through 2 slides, I think, you're going to be solving an equation where I give you the equation written down. You don't have to build it. It's already stacked, just like kind of this equation right here, and all you have to do is solve it. One, you do have to go over to the tens column and grab 10 more and bring it back over to you. Another one that you can just go ahead and solve it. So this one, first thing we need to look is our house, which is the one with the pointed top. And as you can see, there's definitely more on top. So that's the first part of the poem, more on top. No need to stop. No need to stop means you can just go. Don't need to do anything else. The equation is ready for you to solve. So that means we would do 6 subtract 3, and you can do that with your fingers if you want. 6 subtract 3, 1, 2, 3 equals 1, 2, 3. And the next one is 4 subtract 2, so we get 4. You can take away 1, 2, leaves you with 2. So your answer would be 23. So the next one I'm going to show you is the opposite, where you do have to go next door. So here's our house here. As you can see, the bottom number, the number on the floor, is definitely the bigger number. So if there's more on the floor, we got to go next door and get 10 more of those things. So we know that the number 46, the number 4, is really 40. So it's made of 4 10 sticks. We need one of those 10 sticks. So we're going to borrow a 10 stick from them, which means there's only going to be 3 10 sticks right there. We're adding that 10 stick to the number 6, which turns it from 6 ones plus 10 ones equals 16. So then we can do 16 subtract 8, which equals 8. And then 3 subtract 2, you can do that one with your fingers. 3 take away 2, I can't keep that finger very well, equals 1. So your answer is 18. So you should be solving 2 equations that already have the equation set up for you. All you have to do is show your teachers the steps that you follow. All right, so now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So the equation is 73 minus 32. We need to build that equation. So the first number you would have is 73 minus, oh, and I wrote that wrong. A second, you need to fix that. Minus 32. Being even us teachers make mistakes too, so you got to make sure when you're writing those equations and you're writing them down right. So we've got 73 minus 32. So the equations are already going to be written down for you. Now what you need to do is solve the equation. So this one, see if there's more on top or more on the floor. Yeah, there's definitely more on top, so no need to stop. All we have to do is just solve the equation. It's ready to go for us. 3 subtract 2 is 1. You do that with your fingers. 3 subtract 2 is 1. And then 7 subtract 3, you can do that with your fingers too, is 41. These are easy peasy. When you have more on top, you don't have to do all these work or moving numbers around and adding numbers to certain things. All you do is just solve the equations going down the 1 column and then the tens column. And then here's the next one. So you should have the number 45 on the top. Let's see if we got it. Yep. And then you should have the number 19 below it, lined up perfectly. Beautiful. So now all we need to do is solve it. So first thing we need to do is look at our side, our house, and decide, is there more on top or more on the floor? Yeah, there's definitely more on the floor. 9 is bigger than 5. So since there's more on the floor, we have to go next door and grab 10 more. So that means this 4 is really 4 10 sticks. We're going to borrow a 10 stick from it, which means it's only going to have 3 10 sticks. That 10 stick is coming over here to the ones column, so it turns that 5 into a 15. So the easy way to do that is just throw a 1 in front of that number and turn it from 6 to 16 or 3 to 13 or 2 to 12. Just turn it into the number that you add 10 to it. So now I can do 15 subtract 9, which is 6. And then 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer for this one is 26. All right, so now you're going to do some equations just like this, where you have to have the equation ready to go for you. And I will see you back in a little bit to teach you some more. See you later, alligator.